Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to explain you the characteristics of past multibaggers and how you can identify the future ones. So this is an example, first example of IEX, where I'm going to explain you stage analysis basics part and the relative strength concept part here. Now let us understand what is stage analysis. As you can clearly see, the stock got listed at around 52 rupees and then stayed completely sideways. Here the black line is the 30 week moving average line and I'm using the weekly time frame. The relative strength line that I am using is of 52 period, as there are 52 weeks in a year. That is why I am using the 52-week period here. Now as you can clearly see, the stock had broken out of the IPO here and had given us an all-time high breakout in the month of August 2020. Apart from that, you can also see there is a relative strength line that is in green color, and the relative strength line basically means if a stock is outperforming or an underperforming stock here. So stock had broken out, and after that you can see the stock rallied for more than 300-400% here. So after the breakout, the stock had rallied around 300% here. Now during this whole rally, you can see the stock stayed above the 30-week moving average line, and stock was rising on rising volume. Here from the left hand side of the base, you can see the rising volume, as well as the relative strength line was also increasing continuously. So this means the stock had the strength, and you always have to enter a stock whenever the stock is in stage 2 uptrend, and the price should be advancing upon volume support here. So this is one of the important aspects of a multi-bagger stock here. Let us understand stock number 2, and that is CDSL here. So if we look at the chart of CDSL, basically you can see a similar characteristic again here, where the stock was listed at some price of 426 rupees. It went completely sideways. Generally you will see most of the multi-bagger stocks come after the correction here. So this is one important aspect that you have to remember. After a very deep correction, you always have to look for stocks that are performing good in the weak market and the relative strength is positive of that particular stock here. And you see, after the IPO base breakout, the 52-week high as well as the IPO base breakout, the stock had given us a stage 2 uptrend. So in the stage 2 uptrend, the stock moved from 500 to 1500 rupees, that is around 300% returns here, and then finally the stock pulled back here. So we are only talking about the entry criteria here, about basics of how you can enter into a stock and what are the characteristics that you should look for. Again, you see how the volume is increasing from the left hand side of the base to the right hand side of the base basically, and this is a very important aspect that you have to understand, that until and unless there are sellers that are drying out into this of that particular script, you should never be entering into that stock. So one more example we will take is of, let's say, India Bull. Why India Bull cannot or India Bull Housing Finance cannot be a multi-bagger? Because you can clearly see the stock is in a stage 1 accumulation period and the stock has been completely sideways. The relative strength has been negative, and for the stock to give us the stage 1 breakout and enter into stage 2, the stock has to break out above 360 or 400 rupees or so. So first let the stock change its entire trend and then enter into a stock, because you never know how long the accumulation period is going to last. Now I am going to explain you about the upcoming advanced swing trading course that I am conducting here. So this is a 4-day course of 6th, 7th, 13th and 14th of May 2023, where we are going to discuss about stage analysis, 4 stages of the stock, entry, exit, and how to avoid big losses. So for example, we predicted the IT crash here, and we are also going to talk about the swing trading strategies such as the volatility contraction pattern, moving averages, and breakout trading strategy, how to perform, how to find the super performing stocks in the market by using relative strength as well as the multi-bagger stock selection criteria. We are also going to discuss about many aspects of the charting screener. So charting screener, I'm going to talk about charting screener, how to enter exit stocks for swing trading. We are also going to have live discussions and personal stock query session for everyone here. So this is a 4-week course, a 4-day course of 6th, 7th, 13th and 14th of May 2023. Apart from that, the course fee is only 3000 rupees, where you are also going to get PDF recording of the session as well as 1 month access to private Telegram channel for stock ideas. The link for payment is there in the description below. You can pay using the link in the description below, and you will be directly added to the Telegram group. You can also contact me on this number 7674007938. So this is my contact number. If you have any kind of queries, I'm going to share the link in the description, and you can contact me for any kind of queries here. So let us come back to the part of stock selection criteria here. The fourth stock, let's say, if you want to discuss, is India Mart here. Now India Mart was a stock that was a good stock which gave us a stage 1 breakout in August 2020. So you will see a similar characteristic that all of the stocks had given good breakouts after the COVID crash here, and then after the COVID crash had happened here, the stock finally gained momentum. They had the stock which had the strength moved up drastically, and so for example, this stock particularly gave around 400% return and then finally crashed here. Now as you can clearly see, the stock is in stage 1 accumulation period. I would wait for the stock I would wait for the accumulation period to happen for at least one more year, so that the sellers get dried out and the buyers get control over this particular script, right? So the characteristics of all the stocks is similar. Only thing is you need to identify how the stocks are moving continuously. So let's say one more example is Indian Bank here. So if we look at the chart of Indian Bank, we can clearly see this is a recent example of a stock that has given us a stage 1, that had given the stage 1 breakout here, and as well as apart from that, apart from the stage 1 breakout, the stock also had the relative strength positive. So you can see how the relative strength is changing and going from negative to positive here, as well as the stock price is moving from 187 to 319 rupees, right? So this is the basic criteria of stage analysis as well as using the relative strength. Also there are a lot of other things that you have to remember, such as basics of fundamental analysis, stock the sector selection here and all. So definitely I would hope majority of you join the upcoming 4-day course, so that you can interact directly with me and you can ask whatever queries that you have. I hope you like the video. Do share it with your friends, like and subscribe to the channel here.